Part 3, payroll generation problem. Okay, we'll go to the project. Click on Form 1. This is the front end. This is the form. Back end, we have to create one table. And the table name we have to give employee, and table field name will be employee ID, employee name, designation, basic salary, DA, HRA, tax, gross salary, and net salary. Okay, so to create table, we have to, and we are going to create table in MS Access through Visual Basic. Okay, so for that, to create a table, just click on add-ins, then click on Visual Data Manager. Go for File, New, then click on Microsoft Access 7.mdb database. Just now save your database where you want to save. So where I have saved my project, there only I am going to save. Okay, now my folder name is, I have to check it out where it is, DB payroll. Double click on it. Okay, in this here, just save it and give some name to the database. Suppose I give an payroll database. Okay, database, and what is the extension? .mdb. This is your giving the name to the database. Save. Now next you have to create the table in the database. Right click, new table. Okay, so what are the table we are going to do now? So first is table name we have to give, because I have given the name employee. Click add field. Okay, what is the name of the first field? To give EMP ID. Okay, data type, suppose I given the long. Okay, press on OK. Okay, then next, what is the next one? EMP employee name. Employee name. What will be the data type? Text. And what is the size? 100. Okay. Then again, what is the next one? Designation. Okay. Text. Size 100. Okay. Next one is your basic pay. So basic pay. Okay, basic pay, you just declare it as a currency. Okay, okay, press. Next is DA, daily allowance. Data type is currency. Okay. HRA, data type is currency. Next is tax or deduction, we are saying tax. Select currency. Okay. The next is which one? Gross salary. Gross salary. Okay. Then it gives us one gross. Okay. And what is the data type? Currency. Okay. Next one, DA text gross the net salary. So net salary data type currency. Okay, 9 field, close it. 3 4 6 7 8 9. Okay, now EMP ID you have to set it as what, as a primary key. Okay, so for that you have to go for add index. Okay, add index. What is the index? You have to click on here, index EMP ID. Okay, selected. Okay, you just give some name, otherwise you will give the same name only. EMP ID. That means this is your what, primary key. Click here, primary key. Okay, then press OK and close. Okay, now I think all everything is done. You can see HRA, text, gross, net. Okay, now after that what to do? Build the table. Okay, your table got built. Okay, if you want to see what are the field, you double click on it. You will see. So directly you can enter the value from here. Okay, here's the we can directly create through MS Access. But what happened? Sometime it is 2007 database we don't have. Okay, that is the problem. We will develop MS Access database using Visual Basic. Okay, so now this table got created. If I will save, if at runtime, if I will save this form, all this detail has to be stored in this employee table. Okay, so now our table got created. Now just do the adodc. We have to connect this form to this database using adodc. Okay, so how to do? Just go for project, component, go for project, component. Okay, here you have to select Microsoft ADO Data Control. You can see ADODC. This is only Microsoft ADO Data Control 6.0 OLEDB. Just select, apply. Okay. Okay, press. After that, you will get here. You can see this is your ADODC. This then I just close because you are going to stretch your which one? You are going to stretch your form because you have to keep the ADODC somewhere. No. Okay. So just click on this ADODC. Okay, I'm just keeping it here. Okay, if the name is then you can change the name also. What name you are going to give? You can give the name as ADO EMP. ADO DC one is that ADO EMP. ADO DC EMP. Okay. I have changed the name of this ADO DC. Now what to do? Next task is to right click on it. Okay, go for your view. We want which one? We want to go for the view, project window, project explorer. Double click on it. Okay, now this one close. You right click on this ADODC. So caption also you can change it. Caption also you give a ADODC employee. ADODC employee you can give. You can little bit you can stretch it. Okay, so now right click on it. Go for ADODC properties. Okay, click on it. Right click ADODC. Okay, then build. Click on build. Then you have to select your provider. Microsoft Jet 4.0 only DB provider you select. So this is the engine you are selecting. Next, you have to browse the database. So where is my database? My database in the desktop. My folder is VB payroll. VB payroll database. Okay. So select an or enter a database name. We selected. Now you have to do what? Test connection. Text connection succeeded. Okay, press. And after the press OK. After that, go for record source. Here you have to select add Cmd table. Add Cmd table. And here you have to select the table name is what? Employee. Okay, apply. Okay, because that database content is only one table, you select. Okay, after doing this, what is the next task? The next task is to link. We are going to link each individual text box or combo box to the field of the employee table. Okay, how we can do linking? So you just want to do one thing. Click. Okay, single click. Go for the data source. So where you are getting the data source? You are getting the data source from adodc. And what is the data field? Data field will be your, this is connected with what? EMP ID. Okay. Employee table, that field. Next, employee name. Select individually. What is the data source? ADO EMP. Okay, because here only the database is connected. After that, what is the data field of the table? Table is, from the table, what is the field? EMP name. Selected. Next, this one. Data source. ADO EMP. Data field. Designation. Like this you have to do for individual field. You have to do data source. Click on data source. ADOMP. Then what? Data field. Next is basic pay for. Next this one. Data source. Click on data source. ADOMP. Data field. Daily allowance. HRA. Data source. Then data field. Which field of the table? HRA field. Okay, then text about that means if you will enter any value here, it has to be stored in the database. So it is linking. We will say it is linking of field to the field of the of a table So data field. Okay, next is what this one? Text. Okay, go down. Click here. Data source. Data field. Cross. Okay, now this click this one. Data source. I think over. This is the last one. Okay, net. Click on net. Okay, so done. What we have to do now? We are going to save, but you want to see now whether it got saved or not. You have to check it out. First, we are going to execute. Okay, for one more thing is that you click this add new button is there now. Okay, this is Cmd Add Record Button. Okay, you double click on it. Okay, in this button, what you have to do? What is there? You delete this one. Okay, in this Cmd Add Record Button, just one line code is there. What is that? ADO DC EMP. Okay, adodc EMP dot record set. Okay, dot record set dot add new. we are going to add one record to the table. Okay, now go to this one, your project explorer. We will go to the design. Okay, next is which button? Save button is there, no? And click on the save button. What is the name here? Cmd save record. Double click on it. So you got your Cmd save record. In this case, you type adodc emp dot record set dot what you have to do, update. That's the okay, it will update the table. Okay, here for error handling, some code you have to use. Okay, so the code is called your on error. If you're getting any error, go to some label is there. Suppose the label is your error underscore handling, error handle. Okay, this is a go to. Okay, on error, if you're getting any error, you have to go there. But what is my label name? err underscore handle colon give. This is the label I given. Here I will display one message box. So obviously primary key is unique. So duplicate value, duplicate emp id, duplicate emp id. If the same emp id again you will give for another employee, you will get this. It will handle this error. It will show the message, the duplicate emp id, and this one, if there is no error, exit sub. If error is coming, it will directly send to this code. Okay, so same code we have to write for this add a new button also, but now we will see how it works. We have to check it out how it works. Okay, so now execute. I'm saving, execute. Okay, suppose I given the employee ID 1001, employee name. Okay, sorry, first what you have to do, click on add new button. First click on add new button, so it will add one record to the table employee. Okay, I'm clicking. After this you just give your 1001 employee ID. Employee name is suppose Suresh, and then you select, suppose designation is manager. Suppose basic pay 45,000. Now you have to calculate what? DA, HRA, deduction, gross salary and net salary. Okay, so for that just click on the calculate salary button. So when you click on the calculate salary button, all this detail has to be displayed. Now what you have to do, you have to save. Okay, it got a save, but here I have to check whether it got save or not. Okay, so we have to check it out whether it got save or not. So you can see this is in this folder. You can see the database is there. If I'll open, I have to check whether it got save or not. It's taking lots of time. Okay, you can see employee ID Suresh, manager, you can see designation, DA, HRA, text, everything got saved. Okay, so here we will go to our project only. Okay, here it's working fine. And what is the more thing you can do? You can use clear button so that all this thing has to be deleted. Okay, no need. We can add one more record also. Just click on, you close this database. Okay, now what to do? Add new. Okay, now before adding, I want to show after saving it should display some message that your record saved successfully. So I want that thing. So what I have to do, where I should go? I have to go for save button. Okay, save and click on save button. Where it is, this is my Cmd save button. In this case, after it got saved, what you have to do? Message box, msg box, record employee record save successfully. Okay, you have to give this message. Okay, so now again I'm executing. Okay, add new. Okay, suppose I'm giving the same emp id means it will show me some message, error message will come. Add new. Manoj, designation suppose accountant, salary is suppose 25,000. Okay, where to click? You have to click on the calculate salary button. So you got it, all this thing got calculated. Where to click? Save. So employee record saved successfully. Okay, now you can add one more record. 1003. Okay, any Rashmi, okay, engineer, okay, 35,000. Calculate salary got calculated. Then what you have to do? Click on save button. Employee record save successfully. Okay, you can add new. Suppose I want to same the primary key, no, employer is the primary key. Again I want to store. If I will try to store with the same emp id, then what will happen? We will check. So it will handle my error code, will handle exception handling code, it will handle. Okay, so one designation clock. Okay, 25,000, 25,000, 20, suppose 20,000. Then calculate. Then what to do? Save. Duplicate emp id, so it will not show. You can see. Okay, then add new. Okay, so add new also it is showing you error. In that means there also you have to exception handling code you have to give. Okay, here also you have to give that exception handling code. Okay, so what you have to do now? You can check it out. You see, 3 record I have saved. Okay, designation. Okay, we can update. Okay, it didn't fail, so we can go here. Okay, manager is there, no, just save it. Okay, because save an exit button, you can type unload me. Okay, in this button you can type unload me. Close and open again, you will see the changes. Okay, it got changed. Now you can see your data from the database also. You can see how to see. You have to go for add-ins, visual data manager. Okay, open database, Microsoft Access, payroll, open. Then just double click on it. When you will double click, you will see all the records, you can see. And then here you have to click next, next, next. By using add, you can add here also. Okay, it contains 3 records. Okay, otherwise suppose you can close it. After that, if you want to see the design, just right click and click on design. Then you can see your design of your table. Okay, I think all of you understood. I will stop this video here only. Thank you for watching.